We are a little more than halfway through our first year of homeschooling, so I wanted to talk about the curriculum that we chose and why I will be choosing different curriculum this next year. Our main issue when deciding on curriculum this last year was we are not religious. We did not want religious curriculum, so we were looking for secular, and I wanted an all-in-one curriculum to make sure I hit everything because I really didn't know what I was doing. It's the first year. So that was kind of hard to find. We chose Bookshark, which I did find out after the fact that it is referred to as faith neutral. So far, we have not found any issues with religious content. Finding like all-in-one curriculum, secular, non-religious, was definitely difficult. So we chose Bookshark. I did find out later that there is another one called Calvert, which I did heavily consider for this next school year, but I really want to actually just do pick and choose. I have lists. I can share with you guys at the end what I'm most likely going to purchase for this next school year, but I can explain a little why Bookshark is probably not for us. On paper, it sounded amazing. But I have learned from this first year, Bookshark allowed me to teach them. We're almost through the year, so almost get them through the year and learn what I like and what I don't like, what my kids like and don't like. So I've learned that I'm not very organized, and I would like to try workbooks next year where there's no loose pages or very minimal amount of loose pages, because what would happen is they'd finish a page and I'm busy with another child and I'd just stick like the science sheet in the folder but not in the proper spot. The same with math. Although Bookshark does not have math, when you order math you choose one. So there was Saxon, Singapore, and Matthew C, which we did Saxon, which is, they look like workbooks, but you have to pull them out. We had to pull them out, pull the sheets out, and make another binder for math. So I'm over that, and I would really like workbooks that they can flip the page and work on it. So specifically for language arts, Bookshark uses Spelling UC. It looks nice, but the approach is different than public school. And I know that if I had to put my kids back in public school right now or this next year, they'd probably be behind in language arts because it's just not the same method of teaching. And I would like my kids to be on grade level and learning very similar things to public school kids, so that if there was an emergency and I needed to go to work and had nobody home, they would be fine. So Spelling UC, we're not going to be using that next year. And then, okay, so science. Their science is again in the binders. I will film this at a different angle, but basically this is the binder. And their science has all the days set out for you. So this day it was the Usborne's Children Encyclopedia, read this pages, and then the activity sheets it comes with. You know, I want to say again, what works for one family doesn't work for another. So this might be perfect for someone else. So I definitely want to share. And then it comes with a worksheet. So I pull the worksheet out and give it to them and then put it back in. But like I said, I have my own little tiny binder for 2 weeks and I'm just not organized enough. I need the workbooks. And then the other issue I would have is sometimes their 4th day is a science experiment and they don't always match like what they just learned that week. So that part I don't care for. And then history, the reason I chose Bookshark was because it's all in one. I would get everything and not have to think too much. But this is what sounded nice, right? It's a bunch of books. We have a huge, you can see, came with tons of books, and I like that. I want my kids to have different perspectives, and just reading sounded great. So their history, it would tell you what to read and then discuss. But my children were not doing any worksheets to, like memorizing the presidents would be a song. but there was no proof on paper, no testing, no assessments to say. It's just basically verbalizing to me that they know what they're talking about. Like I said, this could be exactly what your family is looking for: reading, discussion, and not a bunch of worksheets to overload your kids, which sounded really nice to me. But I would like my kids to be able to jump right back into public school if they need it. Although we don't plan on that, I just want to make sure. To summarize, Bookshark is getting us through our first year, giving us time to see what works for us and what we would like to use next year. I'm going to put a list and show you guys what I'm considering for the curriculum next year for each grade. And then once I do choose and order it and get it, I can do a flip through, because I love finding YouTube videos of the flip through so I can see what I'm getting, and I don't mind doing that. If you are also looking for non-religious curriculum, I'm hoping this will be helpful to you. And if you are looking for literature-based curriculum and you think you love Bookshark, then I hope this helps you as well, because I think it was a great opportunity and easy to just purchase and for us to get our year started. But we are just definitely ready to move on and try something different. I'm hoping to minimize and open and go and add more like fun into our day. So let me know what you guys are using. Let me know what works for you, what doesn't, what you might want to see from the list that I put up there, if you're interested in seeing the little flip through, because I know I love those. So yeah, like and subscribe and let's talk.